This video is brought to you by GTS Gauges Transmitters Switches, your first choice for industrial instrumentation. This time we'll be showing you what you'll need to know when ordering a pressure gauge along with some other handy information. As Tecsis pressure gauges are fully customizable, it's important to know what components you'll need. Number 1. Gauge. Firstly, you'll need to know the size or gauge of your pressure gauge, and as you can see they come in a number of different sizes. For example, here we have 40mm, 50mm, 63mm, 100mm, 125mm, and 160mm. Number 2. Rear or bottom entry. Next, you should know the type of entry you need. This is simple to identify, as with the bottom entry, the thread is at the bottom, and with the rear entry gauge, the thread is located at the rear. Additionally, there are 3 ways to mount your rear entry gauge. The first way is directly on the thread. Secondly, it can be screwed in with a panel clamp that's attached from behind, or the third way is with a 3-hole front flange. And for mounting a bottom entry gauge, you can either mount it directly onto the thread, or you can mount it to a wall via a welded rear flange. And we have flanges of all sizes available. Number 3. Scale and range. Ranges and scales come in a variety of measurements and combinations. For example, this gauge has a range and scale of 1000 bar and 1000 kPa. Other measurement combinations you might see are PSI, kPa PSI, bar PSI. At GTS we stock gauges with ranges from vacuum up to 15,000 PSI. Number 4. Materials. Gauge components are comprised of a range of materials depending on its application. For example, here you can see this gauge has a stainless steel case, brass thread connection, also known as brass wetted parts, stainless steel case, stainless steel wetted parts, ABS plastic case with brass wetted parts, poly case or pocan case with stainless steel wetted parts. Additionally, in the case of safety pattern pressure gauges, they have a baffle wall right behind the dial designed so that if it overpressures, the back of the gauge will fly out and it will not injure the operator. Number 5. Thread type. The thread type is also an important component to correctly identify. They may be slightly tapered or parallel and will fall under the category of NPT, which stands for National Pipe Thread, or BSP, which is British Standard Pipe. For example, here is a G-quarter or quarter BSP parallel thread, a quarter BSP tapered, a quarter NPT, a 1/8 BSP tapered, a 1/8 BSP, a G-half inch NPT, and a 1/2 inch BSP, also known as a G-half. Along with all the parts being fully customizable, at GTS we also do custom dials, which means you can have your own brand, logo, or color coding appearing on your gauge dials exactly as you want. So for all your precision and custom built Tecsis products, contact GTS on 9250 4400, or you can shop online and see our full range at www.gtsgauges.com.au. GTS Gauges Transmitters Switches, your first choice for industrial instrumentation.